They're so extra.
It's the Rob and Liz On Demand Extra. I like how he says that. Is that Teddy?
No, that's actually my niece.
That's your niece who says that. That is so neat. So, Rob and Liz On Demand Podcast, we call this our extra for a couple of reasons. One, there's so much that comes in during the week, we don't get to it. So, on our extra during the weekend, we get to share some of the things that have come in that we didn't get to on Rob and Liz On Demand during the week. Plus, you get to meet our producers, TJ and Ian. They're a part of our extras every weekend. So we'll get to it. What was the topic that we were talking about?
Back seats. What's in the back seat of your car?
Dude.
Because apparently you can tell a lot about someone by their back seat.
Yeah, you can. You can see if they're a parent, if they're a dog owner. I mean, you can, you snoop a little bit, you can see.
We got to know TJ really well because of the back seat of his car, which is, I don't know, if you've seen the show A&E Hoarders, right? He would be the backseat version of that, needing a little bit of help in cleaning things up.
You're not
right. When I first saw the picture of his back seat, he had a popcorn tin in the back, like one of those Christmas ones has Santa Claus on the outside. I gave that to him for Christmas 2 months ago, and it's still back there.
This is February. Hello.
It's still good. The popcorn's still good in it.
He's still eating it. Nibble on it from time to time. I'm sure if we picked up things from the ground, they'll be ground in popcorn kernels. All right.
Well, then,
nope, don't want to look there.
So we started learning about other people who started texting pictures in and texts in of some of the back seats that they've experienced in their life of cars.
Yeah, okay, so our very first text that we have is from Meredith. She says that I always think of my back seat as an extension of my purse. It's for all the things that don't fit in my purse, and it also keeps me from being lonely in the car when things are in the back seat.
I totally get that, Meredith. I totally get it because I have a smaller purse now. I used to carry this great big, almost diaper bag looking thing, and I got tired of that. So I have a much smaller purse. So sometimes, yes, there's lipstick or pens or, that kind of thing that won't fit in the bigger bag. I get it. Totally do.
Are they sprawled on the seat? Are they on the floorboard? Where is all this stuff?
Well, I think they start in the seat, but when I hit the brake kind of hard, that Joey says I hit the brakes really hard in the car sometimes, they do end up in the floor and then they roll under and then I don't know where my lip gloss is. So,
see, I have nothing in my back seat. I try to keep it clean because at any time I could have a visitor in the car. And I want to make sure that it's clean and say, excuse me, let me pick this up. Could happen at any time.
Yeah, I really like what Meredith said regarding how she doesn't want to be lonely in the car. And so having stuff in the back seat helps kind of ease that loneliness. I think I'm going to start using that excuse for my car from now on. Just tell my wife, hey, I just don't want to be lonely. It's just me in the car.
If that's the case, TJ's never lonely.
And I'm always lonely.
This sock is my special friend. What?
Oh, that's funny. What else came in?
We got one from Heather. She has 3 kids that are all under 5 years old. And so she has a very messy back seat in her minivan. And she even sent us a picture to tell us exactly what she's talking about.
Oh, I want to see this.
Yeah. It's
wow.
There's some stuff in there, but when you have 3 kids under 5, it's going to be a mess. There's going to be crumbs. There's going to be all kind of stuff.
Well, let me see. It looks like one of the seats are down, so you can see the floorboard very well. Is that a child in a car seat?
Yeah,
a little head there.
Yeah, baby, turn backward.
Yeah, but she's focusing on the ground, so there's a jacket on the ground.
Right.
There's what looks like to me to be a sock, maybe at one of the trampoline parks on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm going to zoom in. Ooh, I know what that is. That's one of those air fresheners that you put in your vent of your car to make it smell nice and fresh.
Well, she's put it in the right place. It's back there where the babies are.
It's on the ground. It's not going to help. You got to blow air through that thing. Let's see. We said the jacket. It looks like there's a bag with a paper bag in it. Maybe that's the garbage can that she misses.
Yeah, I think that's her trash can.
She misses. There's a lot of, to me, that looks like it could be dirt, from soccer games and stuff tracked into the car.
See, I think it's Cheerios ground into the carpet. Believe me, I had a minivan where I had 2 boys. Sure. 17 months apart, there were lots of crumbs.
She's showing us, just so you'll see, maybe you can comprehend with this, but it looks like there's even maybe a comic book or a Sunday school book or something like that. It looks like it could have been mailed. Oh, and I see the side of her sweater, and maybe that's blonde hair. So in the corner.
So when you look in her back seat.
Jill says she has a dog hammock in her back seat. A dog hammock.
What in the like? Is it attached? I wonder, because she didn't send in a picture with that one, right? But
no. Wait. Oh, I think this might be the picture.
There's no hammock. It's just a dog that's got a leash on.
It looks like it might be the sheet that's over the car seat.
Oh, okay. So it's protecting the seat and keeping the fur off. So it could be a dog that sheds, like TJ.
He drips. We call that drips in my house. We don't call that sheds.
Wait a minute. No. I'm talking about hair.
Oh, I thought you were talking about all of his stuff.
No, it sounded like you were talking about what the dog does in the backyard. No.
No, I wouldn't go there.
I don't want to go nowhere near that hammock.
Oh my! Any others?
I'm pretty sure that looks like that's pretty much it that we have for today.
Well, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
all learned because of TJ's car. Thank you, TJ.
I know. I got to look at that thing, and I knew we had to talk about it. But honestly, I mean, my boys, they have Hayden, the 17-year-old, is much different than Luke, the 19-year-old. Hayden's is actually really clean. Luke's is a mess. He's like TJ.
Well, you got to think, I drive like an hour to work every day. I keep all of my stuff in there. Like I'm ready to go when it's time. I got a pillow and a blanket for when I have to stay overnight at the studio. So like I'm ready to go.
But my Christmas present's still in the back? No, honey.
It's my road snack.
Road snack.
You gotta have a road snack.
That would have been empty by now if that's true.
I'm just glad it wasn't.
Wary.
I'm glad it wasn't roller meat because ew.
Well, we back there.
Just imagine going on one of those long road trips and they just have that big old tin of popcorn in the side console so you can just drive and have your hand in. Like
it's in the
practical.
Ian, it's in the back seat.
Well, he takes it in and out, I would assume.
It's in the back seat, right?
Somebody in the front seat.
We need an intervention.
I think we do.
Yeah.
You know? You call for something like that.
Well, we could help. I mean, like we could try to do it on our own. We got a dumpster out back. So just drive the car to the dumpster and then we'll just, a few things at a time. What we'll do, TJ, we'll lay out a sheet and we'll put different plots of sheets out. And then one by one, we'll take things out of the car and each one will have an assignment. Things that you keep, things that will go to the thrift store. There's one conveniently across the street. And then things to throw away. And we'll take time. It'll be okay. You'll get through this. Yeah. Well, you'll be all right. These are things that I've learned on A&E's Hoarder.
Is this coming out of my trunk too, or just my back seat?
What's in your trunk?
The trunk.
We haven't even dug into that.
It's going to be the whole car, dude. What do you have sitting on your engine?
Meat.
Meat.
You got to warm up his coffee somehow.
Oh my. Okay. Well, that's the podcast. Rob and Liz on Demand podcast extra. In the episodes ahead, I think we'll bring TJ's car to the dumpster and we'll go through the practice. And TJ's going to be fine. He'll be a better person because of this. Would you say?
Maybe. Maybe.
Lonely though.
We'll see you next week.
They're so extra.